Hello, it's Esther here. I just thought I'd do a quick live video because I was inspired to share something with you, really. I did a talk about branding for a small group of ladies a few days ago, and it was really lovely. And one of the things I shared was about sharing your personality in your brand and the way that you can use that in making your materials and things like that. And the example I shared was in my business card. So my business card, I know it's all in mirror image because the camera, flips things for some reason. But basically what I showed is my business card, which is this here. It's a bit bright, I think. Here we go, you can see it better. And this is the reverse. It's made with uncoated paper. So it's a matte finish. You can get gloss finish or, silk, which is kind of in the middle, whatever you prefer. But I quite like the idea of having a matte finish. And you might not be able to see it, but there is a core, a color core in the, in the center of the card. It's made of 3 layers of card, and the core is yellow. So it's a moo.com card. There are deluxe cards, and you can choose a color for the center of your card. And because I'm a person who's really about details and into details, I like the idea of doing that. And so that's what I chose for my card, because yellow is my brand color as well. And another thing I chose to do, or rather not to do, was not to laminate my business cards, because lamination just adds a layer of plastic on your card, which then means it can't be recycled. Whereas this one, you can just put it in your paper recycling and you can just recycle it. What happens to it after that is a whole other story, but it's a good start, I thought. And the thing is, you see a lot of lamination around. It's very, very common. It's everywhere, basically. As I said, I use Moo cards. I have ordered some mini cards from them as well, and they come in these little boxes with this lovely wrapper around it. And I thought I'd have a declutter a while ago, and I'm still doing that. And so I felt like throwing some old stuff out and making space for new things. The problem is with many things, as I said, lamination, you can't recycle it. It doesn't go into recycling. There is no friendly, as far as I know, there is no friendly or environmentally friendly lamination available as yet. As soon as I find out, that would be great. I would love to use that. So basically, I can't recycle these lovely wrappers from Moo. So what I tried to do, or what I decided to do, is try and peel off the plastic. Try and peel off the laminate layer, which is easier said than done. I tried it with one, and I managed to come away with this, which is just the paper it's printed on, and then a nice a nice chunk of plastic, which I can now put in the bin, whereas this can go in the recycling. So it's not ideal, but it's something. This was actually quite amazing, because normally I don't manage to peel off the whole layer. If you've tried it, like crazy person that I am, if you've tried this as well, you might find that it comes off in bits and pieces. I tried it with the next one, and this is what happened. So it doesn't quite work every time. So yeah, I would say don't laminate. I mean, if it's part of your values, for me, I care about the environment. I'm very environmentally conscious. I'm a responsible shopper, responsible consumer, so that's important to me. So if it also is important to you, then you might want to consider not laminating your business card and any other print material that you have. There could be, well, the way you find out if something is laminated, although it's not super accurate, is one of my old mini cards, is if you try and tear it, and it won't. So basically that means it's probably got a layer of plastic attached to it. That said, I have tried it as well with this little wrapper here. This is my favorite hummus at the moment. I can tear it quite easily, but it's very shiny. I don't know if you can see it very well, but the finish is really shiny, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's laminate. It could also be a varnish. So there's different ways, different print finishing methods to make your print material and packaging look a certain way. So varnish is another thing. I'm not quite sure about the implications for the environment for this, but at least it can go in the recycling as far as I know. So that's a good start. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. So how can you, my question is, how can you show more of your personality in your brand? So I'll leave it to that. Bye.